In the meantime, a mental health crisis could be looming in Cherry Tree Lane, Clarendon after Sunday's mass shooting. One expert believes many people may never recover from the trauma and the government should provide continuous support to those affected. Kalisha Williams has that story.
The blood stains have dried up, battle scars will heal, but after Sunday's mass murder, Cherry Tree Lane, Clarendon may never be the same. That was evident as one resident recounted the traumatic ordeal.
Me dumb, me couldn't say nothing. All a man come to me and I say, boy, you know, I mean, I listen to what I say. Who dead for, who not dead, who are 17 and them I walk around and count people. I say, no man, not go say a lie or not.
Then this was Prime Minister Andrew Holness on Monday.
It goes beyond the victims. It goes beyond the community in which it was perpetrated. It is an attack on every Jamaican.
Professor Wendell Abel is a consultant psychiatrist at the University of the West Indies, Mona.
When people pass through mass casualties like this, they have problems with sleep, they become anxious, fearful. Many people will develop depression, yes, and some people will develop post-traumatic stress disorder.
He believes the mass murder will affect people in Cherry Tree Lane and the wider society differently, with some people becoming emotionally numb, while others may never recover.
That's often referred to as dissociation, where you kind of disconnect yourself, dissociate yourself from anything that is too painful for you to deal with.
And it will be especially difficult for children, women, and girls. However, Professor Abel said women are more likely to seek help, so special focus should also be placed on men. In fact, he indicated that dozens, if not hundreds of people are going to need help, and the authorities need to understand that and deploy resources where necessary.
Going in to help people through the immediate period is important, but I hope a lot of these counselors and mental health professionals who are dispatched also recognize that they have a responsibility to support these people on an ongoing basis and that the band-aid approach is not going to work. So they have to make themselves available on demand when people need them, yes, because some people are going to need long-term support.
As for what residents, community leaders, and the church can do to support the survivors and the relatives of victims,
you have to give people permission to experience their emotions and work through it, yes? And to remind them that it's okay not to be okay sometimes, and that the feelings you're having, if you're sad, if you're irritable, if you're angry, it's understandable. Because sometimes we have a tendency in Jamaica to tell people, the way you feel, son, a long time this happened, you have to move on, pick up the pieces and move on.
Kalisha Williams, TVJ News.